Welcome back to Couch Talk, everybody. I just watched the first teaser trailer for the new Disney remake based off of the 1992 classic cartoon Aladdin. This movie is directed by Guy Ritchie, who is better known for his Sherlock Holmes movies with Robert Downey Jr. He's also known for King Arthur with Charlie Hunnam. That was a complete and total train wreck. But I'm not going to hold that against him. That was a lot of the studio's meddling and a lot of their fault. He also made Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels and a lot of much lower budgeted movies that have a huge cult following and relatively good reviews. And the guy is not a bad director. He has just been put in some shitty spots. I personally loved Man from U.N.C.L.E. I thought that movie was excellent. It didn't make as much money as it should have, because the whole world is outshined by superhero movies, so people don't normally go and see, other smaller budgeted movies. At least that's my opinion on it. The average goer only goes to the movies once, like every 3 months, and if you got like 5 superhero movies coming out, and then like some smaller budgeted like little spy movie, chances are the spy movie's gonna lose. But he's not a terrible director, and then he was tackling Aladdin. I heard that he signed on to that, and I didn't really think that his sense of directing worked with Aladdin. He doesn't strike me as the kind of director that would do something magical like this, but he surprised me time and time again. I also didn't think he could do a spy movie, and then I really loved that. But what really gets me here is the controversy that I heard swirling around this movie. Apparently Disney saw a rough cut of this movie, and they were so unhappy with it that they forced all of the actors to come back to film more. Apparently they wanted more Will Smith, there wasn't enough Jasmine, they didn't like the way Aladdin was performing, and just a whole bunch of stuff swirling the movie. So, it's kind of scary to think that Disney themselves were so unhappy that they forced all of these actors and directors stop doing what they were doing. Like, after the movie was pretty much finished and all they needed to do is edit, they're forcing everyone to come back and redo a lot of stuff. So that's a little concerning. So going into this trailer and watching that, I kept that in my mind, and yeah, I'm still concerned. I've never seen Disney release a teaser trailer that was this much of a tease. They really don't show you anything except for landscapes and atmosphere. A lot of it's cinematography. You see like the big head sticking out in the sand, and you see like a little silhouette of Aladdin's character standing in it. You hear his voice of like the head talking, kind of like you do in the cartoon, but it's very hard to understand. It still sounds very deep and muddled, kind of like how Bane sounded in The Dark Knight Rises, the trailer, before they edited it to make it sound more coherent. It doesn't sound that good. If you haven't seen the movie, it would be hard for some people to understand what he's saying. So I think they need to change that a little bit. But the treasure room looks phenomenal. That looks really good. Whoever's doing the cinematography is doing a great job. The movie looks good from what they're showing, but they're not showing enough to get me excited. They only showed you a glimpse of Aladdin, who's being played by Mina Massoud. Yeah, he looked good. I'm really glad that they didn't whitewash this movie and that they actually stayed true to what the movie was. Jasmine was nowhere to be found. She's being played by Naomi Scott, who was one of the Rangers in the rebooted but failed Power Rangers movie. And then you got Will Smith as Genie. From what I'm told, they were very pleased with Will Smith as Genie, and one of the reasons why they want reshoots is because they want him to be in the movie more. So a lot of it has to do with him. And that's exciting. Will Smith has a great voice, and I'm sure he's going to knock it out of the park, but he has huge shoes to fill. Robin Williams did the original Genie in the 1992 cartoon, and he was one of the best parts in the entire movie. His voice was so magical and captivating, and he just did such a fantastic job. And like I said, Will Smith does have a great voice, but it's got to be scary trying to, live in this guy's shadow. It's kind of like Alden Ehrenreich coming in to replace Harrison Ford for Han Solo and portraying him, and everyone's criticizing him, saying, oh, he's not enough like Harrison Ford. And I feel like a lot of that heat is going to be on Will Smith's shoulders, but I'd like to think that Disney saw something special in him, and that's why they wanted more of him in the movie, because he does a really good job. But I'm going to hold my breath just because of the controversy surrounding this movie. I hope it does good, but the fact that they teased you with such little stuff shows me that there is some concern to be had, that they probably are still doing a lot of work to make it the quality that they want. So they're holding off on giving us a full-length trailer, because usually they release some kind of story trailer where you see like at least all of the characters for a split second, and you don't get that here. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you as concerned as I am? Did you hear about the controversy? Do you think they're doing this just to tease us more, or because there are a lot of problems circling that we don't know about? Let's talk about it in the comments down below, and as always, I'll catch you next time.